I'm adding the lye water to my oils. My temperatures for the oils and the lye are about 100 to 110 degrees. And I'm just going to go ahead and stick blend until just past emulsification. I don't want to over blend it because I'm going to need my batter to stay fairly fluid for this pour. The essential oils that I'm adding are Orange 15X Clear from Wholesale Supplies Plus, and also some eucalyptus and rosemary essential oils that I think I'd gotten from Brambleberry. Now the black that I have in here is about 1 teaspoon of activated charcoal, and I mixed it with about 2 teaspoons of canola oil just so that it would be more fluid. And so I'm not adding a powder to my soap batter. It's already like a liquid colorant, and it helps retain the fluidity of the soap batter. This is a really fun pour where I'm pouring down the sides of a pitcher with both colors. So like half of it will be black, which is the charcoal, and then the other half is just the plain batter. And this is kind of the crazy part. I was trying to go for a kind of like a spiral look. And those little columns right there, those are soap. That's soap. And I was trying to get like a spiral snail shell type look, which obviously it's not working out. Now it would be much easier if I had just done one column right in the center, and then I wouldn't have to be traveling the pitcher like I am now, trying to keep it on top of the soap column. So this batch did not go at all like what I had in mind, but I think it's a neat technique if I just get it right. And I think part of the problem was not having the column right in the center of the mold. You'll see later I move one of the columns right to the center, and it's so much easier, and you can start to see that spiral look to it. So this is where I added another soap column right in the center. I just wanted to see if it would work better. And you can see it does work much better because I don't have to travel the pitcher. And you can see that swirl, kind of like that snail swirl I had been going for. I would probably try this again with just the one column in the center and maybe a wider column. And I would also use more colors. Although I used about 70% white and 30% black in this batch, I find that the black really took over and overpowered the white big time. So I wasn't like completely impressed with the results, but I think the technique that I think there's hope for the technique. It is fun, and I just need to get it perfect. I had originally intended to keep those soap columns in my soap batter, but I decided at the last minute to take them out because I might want to use them again for another soap project. And I wasn't like completely impressed with the design, like it wasn't like I'd wanted it anyway, so at this point I didn't really care. And I always have this conundrum of whether to use a skewer or not to like make designs, and sometimes I don't, but I went ahead and tried to do like snail type or spiral swirls right into the soap batter. That same day, it's like later in the evening and the soap is ready, it gelled and it really went through a nice gel phase. It didn't overheat. So I'm just cutting the slab into three sections, and then with each of those sections I'll cut into bars. And then I'll bevel and plane as desired. And I was so thankful to have this soap router slash beveler from Wild Plantanica because I thought that my bars were kind of on the plain side, and the bevel just adds a really nice touch and can make any kind of bar look, I think, nice, because it just makes it look, you know, professional and it just gives a nice detailed element to it. One of the things that I like about this beveler is that it comes with a whole bunch of different beveled parts, or like keys or inserts, so you can get all sorts of different kinds of edges. So it was really fun to experiment and play with which bevel I liked the best. And that was one of the reasons why I just really like this, this soap beveler, and I will put a link in the description on where to get one. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.